morning?
Every morning I go online to watch and to read what the Israeli newspapers have said about the Israeli targets in the Gaza Strip and the Israeli operation in the Gaza Strip. I see that the Israeli occupation forces said that they targeted a number of fighters, terrorists, leaders of terrorists, and military targets, rocket launchers, and so on. So that when I review what happened in the previous 24 hours, I see that they only targeted civilian facilities, houses, hospitals, schools, and all people know, all journalists know this. And I see that they have killed 100 civilian, 120 civilian, 90 civilian, and I find at least at most one or two fighters, including the 100 civilians, were killed in the previous 24 hours. But I see the Israeli newspapers say or reporting IDF or Israeli occupation forces saying that they killed 70 operatives. They destroyed 50 command centers. They destroyed 35 rocket launchers, and so on. So this is what I see in the Israeli media and Israeli newspapers.
So, and do you think that the Western journalists report about that accurately, that they tell their audiences at home in the UK, in the USA, in Australia, in Canada, wherever, in Europe, that these are attacks on purpose against civilians, or that these are at least attacks on civilians, if by purpose or not? Do you know if they report accurately, if they report?
I think there are many of the foreign journalists do the job very good. For example, however, I dislike the BBC, but the BBC correspondent here, Jeremy Bowen, said that he searched for what the Israeli claim that they target civilian premises or civilian buildings because fighters take refuge or use them to fire rockets or to hide rockets and weapons. He said that and the Israeli claim that fighters take civilians as human shields. He said that I have found no evidence that fighters use civilians as human shields. This is one of the foreign journalists who do their work very well. And I think that I read for many of the foreign journalists who reports from here, they did the same or nearly the same as Jeremy Bowen. And I think there are still few foreign journalists who came here to find evidence to support the Israeli narrative about the war, to find the forged facts. They don't forge facts or they don't lie, but they report only one side of the reality and the truth, and they hide or ignore the other side, so that it became they report sabotaged new knowledge or information.
Did you hear about a journalistic team from Finland? Did they say something that was not accurately? From Scandinavia? Did you hear about that?
No, really I didn't.